What is going on YouTube? This is your boy Sam from Team SamRax1 here, and in today's video, I'm coming at you with the brand new Dragonmaid full power deck profile post-ETCO. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This deck is a very fun deck. It is definitely competitively viable. I'm not saying it's tier 1 or tier 0. I'm just saying that this deck has the potential to actually be competitively viable, and I'll showcase you guys some cool combos that you guys can do with the deck post-ETCO. This deck is a very fun deck. You know, waifu central. You know what I mean? That's why I love this deck so much. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. For those of you here on the channel for the very first time, make sure you guys consider hitting the subscribe button, and make sure you guys turn your notification bell to get notified on each time I upload videos. And always, you guys all know what to do. Click the like button. Just, you know, this time we're gonna slowly just press the thumbs up button, because I've been getting a lot of comments. You guys are breaking things when I tell you guys to smash the thumbs up button. But smash that thumbs up button! What do you guys think, huh? Do you guys really think I'm gonna tell you guys to lightly touch the thumbs up button? You guys are crazy. And always, if you guys have any deck profile requests, post-ETCO, make sure you guys leave it in the comment section below. Alright guys, don't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's start with the brand new Dragonmaid waifu deck profile. Alright guys, let's do it. Alright guys, welcome to the brand new Dragonmaid deck profile. Before I get started with this video, I just want to let you guys know that this deck is going to be the pure variant of Dragonmaids. I know that there are so many different types of variations of the deck out there on YouTube for you guys to check out. But for this specific version, I want to focus on the new support that we got from ETCO and try to make this deck as pure as possible. I know the combinations of Chamber and a Hospitality can end you on like Savage, Crystal Wing, Union Carrier, but I want to keep this deck to be as Dragonmaid as possible. So I'll showcase you guys the pure variant of this deck. If you guys are interested in seeing the Rocket combo version of the deck, let me know if you guys are interested in that in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the deck profile. So first and foremost, we're going to play, of course, the brand new triple Chamber Dragonmaid. This card is one of the best cards in the entire deck, hands down, and this is what the deck was missing. This card is absolutely incredible, and for those of you who do not know what her effect does, is that when this card is normal summon or special summon, you can search any Dragonmaid spell or trap card directly from your deck to your hand. So this means you can search your fusion, and most importantly, searches your hospitality directly from your deck to your hand. So it's essentially another Stratosphere deck, but it searches your spell and trap cards, and one of the best combo extenders in the deck is Dragonmaid Hospitality. So you want to try to get access to that card as quickly as possible. And the wonderful thing about Dragonmaid monsters is that they trigger off their ability whenever they're normal summon or special summon, which is really awesome about these cards' special abilities. Also, a secondary effect, before the start of your battle phase, you can return this card to your hand, and if you do, special one level 7 or higher Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. So all the Dragonmaid monsters have that ability to tag out during the start of the battle phase to either special summon level 7 or level 7 or higher Dragonmaid monster directly from your graveyard or your hand. Chamber Dragonmaid alone is one of the best combo starters for the entire deck, and this is what the deck was missing. Next off, you're gonna play, of course, Triple Kitchen. No need to further explain why Kitchen is good. When she's normal summon or special summon, you search a card, you ditch a card, so she tags out into a level 8, whereas Chamber Dragonmaid tags out into a level 7 or higher. But Kitchen right here, you must tag into a level 8 Dragonmaid monster. Next I'm going to play, of course, Triple Parlor. This card right here is the Foolish Burial for the deck. Most importantly, Foolish Burying the Fusion is absolutely essential for the deck, because being able to just retreat back the fusion from your graveyard is just so good. Also, at the same time, ditching your combo piece like Chamber to the graveyard while you already have Hospitality in your first opening hand is absolutely essential as well. So Parlor, really awesome. Double Nurse, mainly for recovery plays, which is what I love about Nurse. And the last smaller Dragonmaid monsters is the 1 Laundry. So 2 Nurse, 1 Laundry. So for recursion purposes, she becomes absolutely amazing, especially off Hieratic Seal, Heavenly Spears. Oh my goodness, guys. Getting Nurse off Hieratic Seal is just insane. And also at the same time, she tags into a level 7 Dragonmaid monster. Like I mentioned earlier, Kitchen and Parlor, the level 3 monsters, tag into the level 8s, while the Dragonmaid monsters that are lower than level 3 tagged into the level 7 Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. Same thing with Laundry. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So it mills 3 like Dante, which is really good at the start of the battle phase. Same thing with Nurse, you tag into a level 7 Dragonmaid monster. This is why Chamber is so good, because Chamber tags into the level 7 or the level 8 for the deck. So Chamber is just really, really awesome. But nonetheless, Nurse and Laundry, they're both just really good cards. Next off, for your big dragons for the deck, you're gonna play, of course, triple Dragonmaid Ernest. This card, I believe, is the best one in the deck. That's why you need to maximize yourself on playing 3 copies. Let me summarize you guys' ability real quick. So quick effect, you can discard this card, especially on level 4 or lower, Dragonmaid monster from your hand. It has the ability to just get your Dragonmaid monsters from your hand to your side of the field, so that way you can easily unclog your hand and also extend your combo plays even further. And its primary effect is really awesome as well, is because it cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. And this card right here is the level 7 Dragonmaid big dragons that you play in the deck. So the level 2s and also Chamber can tag into this, which is really, really good. Next you'll play, of course, the 1 Dragonmaid Nut Jarl. Right here, this card's another level 7 you can play in the deck. The 1 Lorpar, and last but not least, the Tinkek that you're playing the deck. So this is level 7, level 8, level 8. And these cards all have different abilities. This card essentially is a DD Crow. The smaller Dragonmaid monsters tag out during the start of the battle phase, while the bigger dragons tag out during the end of the battle phase. So that's really important. So the level 8s tags out into level 3, whereas the level 7s tag out into the level 2. Lorpar right here. This card right here is an Impermanence Effect Veiler, which is really awesome. Again, it's kind of unfortunate that this card isn't a quick effect. And last but not least, the Fire one. This card's the Honest for the deck. So you can discard this card to target 1 Dragonmaid monster you control against 2,000 attack until the end of this turn. And that's pretty much it for all the bigger dragons you're playing the deck. Last but not least, the main dragon himself is Red Eye's Darkest Metal. This card isn't errata yet for the TCGs, so we're going to utilize this card to its fullest potential as much as we possibly can. And Red Eye's Darkest Metal is just so good for the deck. Getting access off LP is just so good, and there's a 2-card combination involving this card, which makes like 4 interruptions, which is insane, right? So Red Eye's Darkest Metal, absolutely mandatory to play in the deck. After hand traps, you can play a lot of hand traps in this deck because there are so many 1 and 2 card combos in the deck because of Chamber being out. So I'm playing triple DD Crow, like the best versatile hand trap in today's metagame, hands down. Triple Veiler as well, and last but not least, you're going to play triple Infinite Impermanence to run off for your hand traps. And the really wonderful thing about these hand traps right here is that it's not once per turn. So if you have multiple copies of these cards in your opening hand, you can utilize their effects multiple times in 1 turn, which is really good. You guys can play any 9 hand traps accordingly to whatever you guys like, so it's up to personal preference, but I feel like these 9 are just the most impactful hand traps that we can play in the main deck in today's current metagame, right? So that's pretty much it for the hand traps. Off to the spells, triple Hospitality. This card's a Monster Reborn and also a Foolish Burial built in 1, which is really nice. So you Monster Reborn a green, you dump a green directly from your deck to the graveyard, which is really good. Next off to Hospitality, you're going to play, of course, triple War Legacy Guard Dragon. Parlor and War Legacy Guard Dragon is game, or War Legacy Guard Dragon with Chamber is game. This card is just so good. I'll showcase you guys a combo involving this card right here. But being able to Reborn back any of your Dragonmaid monster and also at the same time triggering off their ability is just absolutely ridiculous. You need to maximize yourself on actually playing 3 copies of this card right here. Next off, you're going to play, of course, the 1 Dragonmaid Changeover. Only 1 copy of this card is enough, but I kind of want to bump this up to 2, just in case your opponent were to DD Crow this, man. If they DD Crow this, it will be hard to win if they DD Crow this, but so far 1 copy is just good, you know what I mean? Obviously 1 is correct, but if your opponent DD Crows it, it's unfortunate. The 1 Monster Reborn, just additional extenders that you can play in the deck, which is really good. To ensure that your combos always go through, triple Call by the Grave, absolute mandatory. And to play a 39 card deck, maximizing consistency, you want Upstart Goblin to round off for your main deck. So that's pretty much for the main deck, guys. Let's go off to your extra deck real quick. For your extra deck, start out with the Fusion. You'll play, of course, Double House Dragonmaid. Really good card, pops multiple cards in the field, which is really good. Unfortunately, it only pops monsters. You can pop anything, that would have been absolutely broken. And to summarize this card's effect, once per turn during the standby phase, you can target 1 other Dragonmaid monster you control, special 1 Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense vision, whose level is 1 higher or 1 lower than it. So easily Monster Reborn. Next off, for the new addition to the deck, you're gonna play, of course, the brand new Fusion Shield right here. This card is so good. This card is essentially a negate for the deck. And what's really wonderful about this card is that during the standby phase, it's better than House because it can special summon 1 level 9 or lower Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. And this card right here is so much better than House because during the standby phase, you can special summon 1 level 9 or lower Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. So you can special summon the big Dragonmaids, and it can also special summon any of the smaller Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. And it also has a built-in negation effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate it by returning this card to your extra deck, and then you can special summon a House Dragonmaid from your extra deck off this card's ability, right? Which is so good. This is what the deck was missing. 100,000%. So 2 copies of Shio and also, you know, the 2 copies of the House. Next off for your big bosses, Appaloosa and also the one Borosaur Dragon. These cards right here, you can easily make this coin first. And also Borosaur is just follow-up OTKs on the following turn. For combo starters, Amaraj, you need it for sure. High P Masquerena for those unicorn plays during your opponent's turn. Crossroads Dragon, this card right here, it's only here because of the arrows. That's why it's important. And it's also a dragon, which is also really important. Nightmare Unicorn, Phoenix, obviously the unfair cards, Guard Dragon LP, and also the Pisty. And last but not least, double Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spears. The best extra deck monster in the deck for sure. And with the release of Chamber, making Hieratic Seal is just super easy now, and that's what's wonderful about this deck. Getting access to this is just absolutely essential. So that's pretty much for the extra deck. Let's go off with the combo real quick. I'll showcase you guys the main 2-card combos you want to focus on with this deck right here. Alright guys, welcome to the combo segment. Before I get started with the combo, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get the Survival of the Fittest playmat today. This playmat is going to be available for a limited time only, so if you guys haven't got your hands on this very awesome dinosaur playmat, make sure you guys get it today in the link down below at tx1.com. Alright guys, for this specific variation of the combo, these 2 cards gives you a pretty decent first turn opening board for this pure version of Dragonmaids. This is what you want to do. So first and foremost, you want to normal summon Parlor, activate Parlor's effect. You're going to send the Chamber Dragonmaid, link away Parlor to the graveyard to make your Salamangreat Amaraj. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to activate World Legacy Guard Dragon to target the Chamber Dragonmaid that's in your graveyard, special summon it. Once she's special summoned, you're going to activate her effect to search the Dragonmaid Changeover directly from your deck to your hand. Now obviously you turn Chamber into the LP. And now what you're going to do is that you're going to activate World Legacy Guard Dragon to move the LP into this zone right here. Now you have Amaraj pointing here and LP pointing here. You're going to activate LP's effect to special summon the Red Eyes Darkest Metal directly from the deck. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to activate Red Eyes Darkest Metal's effect to special summon back the Chamber Dragonmaid that's in your graveyard using your Amaraj and also your Red MD. Link these 2 to the grave to special summon, of course, the Crossroads Dragon. And now you're going to turn this Chamber Dragonmaid right here into the Pisty under Crossroads Dragon Zone. Pisty's pointing here, so is LP. You're going to activate Pisty's effect to revive back the Red MD from your graveyard. Activate Red MD's effect to special summon back Parlor using Crossroad and also LP. Link summon into Hieratic Seal, and now you're going to activate the Dragonmaid Changeover using these 2 right here. Special summon the Dragonmaid Shio directly from your extra deck right here. You have 1 negate and 1 interruption right now on 2 cards, and it gets better because during your opponent's turn, stand by face, activate this card's ability. You're going to target the Parlor that's in your graveyard, special summon Parlor, activate Parlor's effect. You're going to dump Lorpar from your deck to the graveyard, and this is when it gets insane. So let's say your opponent activates an effect. You're going to activate Shield's ability to negate it, return this card to the extra deck, special summon, of course, House Dragonmaid from your extra deck. So that's 1 negate. Now let's say they try to Xyz or they try to link summon. You can go Hieratic Seal, tribute this card, bounce that monster back to the extra deck or whatever. It does not target, which is really good. Activate Hieratic Seal in the graveyard to special summon Nurse directly from your deck. Once Nurse is special summoned off the Hieratic Seal, you're going to special summon Chamber from your graveyard, which is really good. Now it gets really awesome because Chamber is going to activate its ability to search your Hospitality directly from your deck to your hand. So you already used your 2 negates. Now let's say they try to enter battle phase. At the start of the battle phase, you're going to activate Chamber's ability, return this card to your hand, special summon the Lorpar from your graveyard. Now what's going to happen is that House is going to trigger off its effect. It says a Dragonmaid monster you control is returned to the hand. Activate its ability, pop 1 monster your opponent controls. So right here, total right now, you have essentially 3 interruptions that has happened. So you have 1 bounce off Hieratic Seal, 1 negate off Shield, and 1 pop off House Dragonmaid. And on the following turn, also have Changeover that's in the graveyard, which you can easily bounce back cards like Nurse to add this card back. The follow-up plays is insane while already potentially popping 4 or 5 cards on the field. And this is the main 2-card combo you kind of want to focus on with this deck. So that's pretty much it for this deck profile, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more updated deck lists, please make sure you guys subscribe for more and smash thumbs up button. That's pretty much it. Get your playmat today in the link in the description box below. And this is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.